Gavin McInnes is a totally, depraving piece of trash. He's just a terrible human being. We've looked at the video footage where he tells a woman that she should be at home working instead, or staying at home and, cleaning the house instead of working. He's a total D-bag, and we've seen him, smear Martin Luther King Jr. Total D-bag. Now, here's what happened. So, he has been banned off of YouTube, okay? Now, here is what The Hill says. They say, far-right activist Gavin McInnes has been kicked off YouTube, the latest social media platform to cut ties with him or his group, the Proud Boys. The Daily Beast reported Monday that YouTube has banned McInnes, who had more than 220,000 subscribers before the ban. A statement on McInnes' YouTube page says that the channel has been terminated after, quote, multiple third-party claims of copyright infringement. Quote, when a copyright holder notifies us of a video that infringes on their copyright, we act quickly to remove the content as is required of us by law. We terminate the accounts of repeat offenders. McInnes, who has been described as a far-right provocateur, has also been kicked off Amazon, PayPal, Twitter, and Facebook. Last week, Blaze TV cut ties with McInnes, who joined the network just a week earlier to host the show Get Off My Lawn. So that's something super interesting there as well. So on that, there's now like an online feud somewhat, or there's at least a lot of online conservative outrage, because both Gavin McInnes and Michelle Malkin were removed from the Blaze merger. Now, the Blaze merged with CRTV. You guys have seen a bunch of CRTV ads on this channel and a bunch of other lefty channels. Cringe Republican TV. It's really horrible. They merged with Glenn Beck's failing the Blaze, and I guess Glenn Beck is at the helm now. I'm not 100% sure how that merger works in terms of decision making and who it comes down to at the end of it. I don't know. But there's a lot of backlash on the removal of Gavin McInnes, and there has been. So they, let him go. I don't think they even commented on this, by the way, of them letting him go. Now, it goes on to say the Proud Boys call themselves a pro-Western fraternal organization for men whom refuse to apologize for creating the modern world, aka Western chauvinists. They are considered a hate group by the Southern Poverty Law Center. Several members of the Proud Boys were arrested last month for alleged roles in a street brawl in New York in October. That's very important information, by the way. So this guy who founded this group called the Proud Boys, which it was said that the FBI had identified them as a hate group or an extremist group, and then now apparently it came out that they reversed that, so I'm not really sure where that is now. But this guy, he's the founder of this group, and by the way, he, in his own words, called it a gang. So it's not like there's any, just not lack of clarity. There's no ambiguity to it, okay? It's very ambiguous, okay? We know what this is, what the attempt is. He talks about beating people up, etc., etc. And several members of the Proud Boys were arrested for a street brawl in New York. So this guy is clearly inciting violence. He's created a group of people who just go out and just do crazy stuff. And so I don't have any problems with this ban. I mean, it's totally understandable for private businesses to be like, okay, this doesn't even really become a free speech issue anymore, because like incitements of violence, and honestly, it might even be direct threats, are not First Amendment protections. Now, it gets tough to draw lines as to what is and isn't incitement, but it's pretty damn clear when you found a group that you specifically deem a gang, in your own words, not mine, yours, that is 100% incitement. So that's on you, bro. And if they decide to ban you, Godspeed, one less douchebag on here. But I would oppose it if it were not someone, even if the person was a douchebag, but they were someone who was not in this sort of gray, in this area where the red area, not the gray area, where it's like you have founded an org that has had multiple people arrested. yeah, no, they can do what they want. If someone else got banned, it would be a totally different story. But this guy, don't care.